if the sun goes down on you. You gotta keep that shine on top, yeah.
Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I am going to get right into this. I do not want to make a long intro at all. We are doing the freshman year recap video. I feel like a lot has happened this year, but also it went by so freaking fast, literally just because of quarantine. I'm gonna link above real quick the freshman fall semester recap video that I made. I'm gonna be basically going off of that video and what has happened since then. So the first thing I want to talk about is changing my major, which I did. I went into college with the major of neuroscience and now I am doing public relations, so it is totally opposite of neuroscience. The reason why I finally decided to make the change was during the end of the fall semester, or over winter break during finals. I can't remember when it exactly was, but I literally do PR for a few organizations on campus that I'm involved with. In my sorority, I have a position on the Panhellenic Council. I'm vice president of PR and philanthropy, so I run the Panhell Instagram and stuff, and I really enjoy doing those things, and I enjoy running my YouTube channel. But throughout the fall semester, I had so many people telling me why aren't you gonna make this a career? Why aren't you doing this for your major? Why aren't you trying to do this instead of just hobbies? So when I was making my schedule for the spring semester this semester, which I actually really enjoyed, I had made 5 different schedules. I had chemistry on there, I had calc, I had physics planned for the following fall semester. I don't want to take those classes. I really don't. I didn't take chemistry in high school. I can't explain why, because I literally don't know how I ended up not taking it, because I feel like everybody else did. But I really just didn't find myself interested in taking calculus. I took pre-calc in high school, so I didn't have to take it as a gen ed at college. So I haven't taken math in a year, and I'm so happy about that. So this semester I took marketing, I took intro to business, I took video production, I took mass media and society, Spanish, and I think that was it. I loved those classes so much. Spanish went really well. We had a different professor at the beginning of this semester versus right before spring break, and then we had quarantine, so marketing went really well. Business was interesting to say the least. Mass media and society was actually really fun. It was a kind of more of a lecture class, but I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting stuff that you would never have known before. I'm definitely sad about not doing neuroscience, because I had a big plan to go to med school and everything, and I still really want to work in healthcare, and I will get more into that later because I'm planning to still do that, but in a different area. Basically what I'm saying is that I'm enjoying school, and I really I'm just glad that I decided to do that. I never thought that I would change my major. I really didn't. I added on the business minor also just because it's only 2 more classes, so why not? And I am still very much minoring in Spanish. Also, I am gonna have my minor done by the end of my junior year, so I have 2 more years to go. I am very excited about that. I possibly was going to travel abroad during next winter break to El Salvador for 2 weeks, but I decided to just not, and I'm gonna look at a trip that's the following May, so literally a year from now, because obviously a lot of things are going on in the world right now, and El Salvador is not the safest country. I've been looking at going to Merida, Mexico with some friends for a whole semester, but I would have to give up a semester of track, and I don't think I want to do that. That's basically what I've been thinking about when it comes to studying abroad. I definitely recommend doing it. I haven't done it yet, but I am looking at a Europe trip in May that has to do with public relations and business, so not Spanish, but at least it goes sort of with my major minor. Getting into track now, since I mentioned it, really this season was so great. It kind of was difficult at times, obviously, because any collegiate sport is going to be. So indoor season started January 4th. We all moved back in early for track camp for 3 weeks before classes even started second semester. Track camp was basically just a lot of conditioning and individually getting ready for our events. I do hurdles and high jump, which I am very happy that I do. I really love those events. Indoor season overall went really well. I'm more bummed about outdoor season being canceled, but at indoor conference I did PR in both high jump and hurdles, so that's exciting. I'm also more bummed about not having the rest of the outdoor season to have with our seniors, but it's okay because they're gonna have their graduation ceremony in the fall at school. I'll see them again. I'm definitely gonna be keeping in touch with most of them. Anyway, now getting into stuff about my sorority, let me just update you. I lived in the house this this semester. I think you guys already knew that because I made a whole moving into the Kappa house video. I'll link it up above. But now for the next upcoming fall semester and spring semester, I will be an RA. I will technically be house manager instead of an RA just because it's in a sorority house, but I'll be house manager for Kappa and I am so excited about that. Everything with my sorority though has been going really well. I'm really loving it, so I definitely suggest going through recruitment and possibly joining if you want, especially at Monmouth. I really love our Panhellenic community. I'm also VP of PR and Philanthropy for the Panhellenic Council at school, and so I run the Panhell Instagram and stuff, and I've really been enjoying it. It's a really great group of girls on the council, and also like the whole community in general has just been really great. I am definitely bummed that I will not be living with my best friends that I made this year living in the house, but I love everybody else in my sorority, and I love who's gonna be living in the house in the fall, and we will have, oh my gosh, literally I have so much to do this summer to get ready for recruitment and also for my big little reveal. I want to meet my little already so badly. Like, I have everything planned out for her room deck. I have some stuff I'm going to order on Etsy. I totally am like rambling on, but I don't even care. I'm so excited to get a little. I definitely think I'm going to be doing a separate video vlog or something throughout the summer of preparing for my big little reveal, and then the video will be posted like sometime next fall during next semester when like all that actually happens. Hopefully. But my sorority has a lot of stuff planned. Recruitment is going to be so good. I can't say anything about it, but I definitely will probably make another bid day vlog or something like that. That's basically everything that I had to say about the spring semester, because literally it was so short, because then we had spring break, and I did make a whole separate video about spring break too, so I'll link that up above. Go watch that. That was literally the best time ever. Now getting into quarantine. I think overall it went okay. I ended up having all A's again like fall semester, so very proud of myself, especially during quarantine, because I was actually getting kind of worried at one point because I just felt like I would be trying harder in the classroom if I was like physically at school. Not that I was slacking off here, but I just felt like I'd be a lot more motivated, because sometimes I would work at my desk, sometimes I'd work in my bed, which you definitely should not do. So do as I say, not as I do. I know for a fact my video production class was kind of cut short to an extent. I think we had 2 more videos we were planning on doing, but instead we just did 1 because of everything that happened with quarantine, and with planning and everything and working with the professor, that was just the best option. And then when the time came, it was pretty easy to make my schedule for next fall, just because I've made a 4-year plan like so long ago, just because that's just me. So next fall I'm going to be taking Econ 200. I'm going to be taking an English class that is a gen ed that you're supposed to take like either before or after Com 101 as a freshman, but I wanted to take an extra class this semester to see if I like the PR major, so I am taking that next fall with some freshmen. I'm going to be taking a PR class, and then the next Spanish class that I need to take, I think it's 202. I also have a pretty solid schedule. I think Monday through Thursday I have class at 9, and then on Friday I don't have class till 11, and then I think I get done every day before like 2 or 3, so like that's pretty solid and I'm okay with that, and every day I have room for lunch, so definitely glad about that. Nothing much else has been like super exciting during quarantine. I started the MONAT business, which I am really happy about. My hair is amazing. It's also growing so fast. I've also just been like keeping up with my YouTube channel, doing schoolwork. That's over now, so now I'm just basically focusing on my YouTube channel and the MONAT business, and I've like seen my friends a couple times so far. But as you guys know, I am super busy at school, and actually next semester, or after next semester, I'm going to probably be a lot more low-key about things. Like, I want to stay involved with everything I'm involved with, but I also like would like a little bit more time. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really want to quit anything that I'm involved in necessarily at school. I really love being busy, but I really just would like a little bit more me time, and I think that's a pretty valid feeling. And I also would 100% recommend your freshman year, if you're like in high school watching this, definitely get involved with as much as you can if you're interested in it during your freshman year, and slowly like just weed yourself out of it. I just think that getting involved helped a lot with me getting like to know people at school and stuff. So now I am just gonna get into what my future plans are. I kind of mentioned it before, how I said I am still gonna go into the healthcare field, but I'm majoring in public relations, and you're probably like, oh, how are you gonna do that? So when I decided to change my major to PR, I never really thought about careers with PR. I kind of was just like, oh, like I'll go into like Instagram, social media marketing, something like that. But I actually have been looking at healthcare, public relations careers, because you still need like human resources and stuff to run a hospital. So after doing some research about PR careers in the healthcare field, I figured out that like hospitals, I never really thought about it before, but obviously have like a marketing team to like promote the hospital. And I would absolutely love to do that, because like if I'm being super ambitious, Johns Hopkins would be so cool to like promote like new techniques for like surgeries and stuff, like innovations in the healthcare field. I literally sound so cringy talking about it, but I'm excited because that's actually something really cool and like a real career that is actually like Loki has a pretty good salary too, because obviously healthcare is important. So side note, I really need to live like on the coast when I graduate, when I am older, and like have a real house and stuff, because I love the water, I love the beach, and like where is there not a hospital? So I've been looking at a lot of different locations. Like I'm looking at Maryland and like Delaware because that's where Johns Hopkins is, but that's just me being ambitious. But like Ocean City out there, that beach is beautiful, and like imagine the seafood. Anyway, if you can't tell, I am definitely a planner. I plan everything out, and like if it changes over time, cool, but like I just love looking into my future because I'm so excited about it, and I really just want to be back at school. This summer is going to be great. I'm convinced that me and my friends will make it great. We've been like hanging out outside and stuff, and still like kind of social distancing, being careful and whatnot. There's just a lot of things to look forward to going into my sophomore year of college, and I'm so excited about it. So I hope you guys like this video, because I just wanted to update you guys on my life basically. Also, if you're in high school watching this and you have any questions, I would love to chat with you about college and Monmouth and literally my whole experience, so definitely hit up the comments. I have a lot of upcoming video ideas I'm going to be doing that I think you guys will absolutely love, like a summer clothing haul. Very excited for that. So definitely subscribe if you are not already subscribed, and like this video, and don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I upload. Mwah!